even then, especially with this shooting, it's like, who dropped the ball first?
Yeah,
it was like not even the police. The teachers were talking about how that kid should have been committed. They were talking about he was dressing like a school shooter, acting like a school shooter, and guess what? Nobody ever thought, let's get him declared mentally defective.
Who dropped the ball? That's like kind of it's a crazy question in these cases, because it's like, did the people who were bullying him drop the ball? Did he drop the ball? He certainly did, right? He made a big mistake.
No, but
right.
I mean, obviously he made a big mistake, but I mean, the thing is, if, for example, if we were having a conversation, obviously this is like an example, and you saw me or Sonny or you, whatever, and we were acting out of line, being like, I'm going to go shoot up this, or I'm going to go shoot up that. Like, are you just going to sit there and be like, oh, well, he said he was going to do it. Like, whatever happened. Same thing with Ethan Crumbley, who posted a countdown to the shooting online, and he was talking all week about shooting up the school, and nobody does anything about it. And then the first thing you do is blame the gun. And it's kind of like, you're going to sue the manufacturer because not only did the school, the parents, the teachers drop the ball for not reporting this kid to the police, but even during the shooting, the police were just like, we're just going to let them die. We're going to stand here.
Well, certainly there are a lot of people that can share some blame here, and the lawsuit, to get back to that in particular,
is going to encompass
I'm implying,
that. Yeah.
I think the implication is that it's going to target Daniel Defense because Daniel Defense had an advertising practice that may have influenced that guy to buy a Daniel Defense gun as opposed to other guns that was more effective at killing children than other guns, right?
Which advertisement specifically did you want to talk about that did this specifically?
There was one, they don't know which advertisements he saw yet. That's something that they're going to like look for in the
searches,
the lawsuit,
searches
right?
History and all that.
Yeah, but it could have been the one that featured Santa Claus. It could have been the several that feature children.
But even then, I know we looked at one where the father and son were going hunting, but that was a hunting rifle in a hunting setting, and it was specifically for.
I think the one that Remington got in trouble for, and it might have been another gun advertiser, but it said man card reissued, as if there was a link between masculinity and having a gun, specifically an assault rifle. Mm-hmm. And the question about advertising these guns to children, especially young boys, to like become men, is a really serious one, because do you really need like a particularly violent to be a man? Yeah. So there's that whole angle, and there's also the angle that, like cigarette companies, the gun manufacturers have a problem now where there's a lot of guns. There's a lot of people who have guns, and a gun is not something that you need generally like a lot of.
Yeah,
and you don't need
unless
more
you
of them.
Use it like for a concealed carry.
They last for a long time, right? Yeah. And so now they need to find new markets, and they need to find women and children, basically, who are